fabrication of C-clasp. So for that we need a paper outline, a glass slab, a universal plier, wire cutter, and a 19 gauge wire. So usually all the clasps are made in a 19 gauge wire except the Adams clasp, which is made in a 22 gauge wire. So the basic use of clasps is for retention. They are used for retaining removable appliances. So for making a C clasp, you'll roughly use around 8 to 10 centimeters of wire. So these are the outlines that are provided to you. So you need to adapt the wire on these outlines. So the U clasp has a uniform elliptical shape at the bottom and then a straight part, and it ends in a tag arm over here at the top. So with your universal plier against the round beak, so the universal plier basically has two beaks, a square beak and a round beak. So with the round beak of the universal plier, you start bending your wire. So we have given a uniform U to the wire. So after every bend that we give, we need to adapt it on the outline that has been provided and then carry on with the next bend or the next step. So we can see the U or the C part of the wire is nicely adapted to the outline. Now we need to adapt this end. We need to straighten the wire further from this point ahead. Okay, so we have straightened the wire. So after every bend that we give, we need to evaluate it on the outline. So if you can appreciate, the wire is now nicely adapted or is matching the outline that has been provided. So after this is done, you need to mark a point. You can use a permanent marker or you can use a glass marking pencil. You need to mark a point around 4 millimeters beyond the outline. So the outline ends somewhere over here. So I'll mark a point 4 millimeters beyond. Okay, after we have marked this point, we need to cut our wire bending at this particular point. So we use a wire cutter to cut our wire bending over here. Okay, after this, we need to make a tag arm at the end of the wire. For this, against the round beak of the wire, we first give a uniform U bend. After this, against the square beak, we give a small indentation to the wire. After this indentation is given, we hold the wire between the two beaks of the plier and then press it. This is how a tag arm is made. So after this is done, we need to again check it on the outline. As we can see, the outline, the wire bending is exactly as we can see, the wire bending is exactly matching the outline. After this, we also need to evaluate the plane of the wire bending. So for this, we need to do it with the help of a glass slab. So we need to keep our wire bending on the glass slab. So when you keep your wire bending on the glass slab, all the parts of the wire, they should be uniformly touching your glass slab. So you'll just start evaluating from the starting point and then go up till the tag arm. So as you can see, the wire is uniformly touching the glass slab at all points. Okay, so this was about the fabrication of a C-clasp.